Hello and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Alex and with me today we have Jake, Riley in your first ever appearance, and Keaton.
I'm back.
Woo! Guys, how we doing?
Good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. You know, the same old weekends of just working that, but it's been a pretty big week this week so far. I'm really excited. We've had lots of VR tech been coming out or being announced.
Yeah, the PlayStation VR Vive was Steam.
Vive was it was Steam.
Vive was Steam one.
And there was the PlayStation VR, and a little bit earlier today, they actually did a trailer for Oculus with 30 games.
Yeah, I had.
I heard about that.
The one thing I want to know is, can I have sex in virtual reality yet? Is that a reality for me?
Technically speaking, you can, because unfortunately, I saw someone's made a device that allows you to simulate sex in virtual reality, and they're releasing a game in line with it.
Sounds sexy.
Game perfect for you is rinse repeat, where you go to a men's sports club like a gym, but you're in this shower area and you have to wash off another male, and it's all in virtual reality. But you have to do it by real time and by a real clock. So you have to go there at certain times to meet the service.
If the gym schedule says, 7 p.m. Tuesday.
Wait, is this real life or is this
No, it's a game.
It's a video game.
But it's set to a real clock.
Yeah, so if it says 7 p.m. on a Tuesday...
Your crush may come past at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday.
On an actual Tuesday.
At 7 p.m.
So you have to play the game 7 p.m. on Tuesday to give them a good scrub.
That's so much commitment to play one.
No, it's a lifestyle, that's why.
It's a simulator.
Yeah.
It's a life simulator.
Of a shower in a gym.
It is a true representation of gym culture. Right?
Yeah.
You know?
But in terms of your question of can you have sex with VR, I don't know how much you know about VR, but it's heavily being funded by the porn industry. Like,
really?
Yeah, no, like legit. The porn industry have been one of the first to really invest big bucks, like even over gaming industry, big bucks into the development.
Big booty bucks.
Naughty America makes VR porn videos now.
Yeah, exactly. I just
for
read
about a year.
that.
For about a year, they've done that. For Oculus supported.
The porn industry is actually so technologically advanced.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard of ASMR?
Is that the
That's when they talk.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And now I'm opening the packet. It's just so delicious. These chips. Oh my god.
It is the most.
I don't know what you guys are into.
So there's a thing called ASMR porn now.
Yeah.
Where
I wouldn't call it porn.
Yes, it's an ASMR porn. It's like
erotica.
It's like. Oh, I won't say it, but you get the gist.
Jake with the sexy talk.
Yeah.
That pillow talk, baby.
It's funny because we were talking about this. I wasn't just looking this up. I promise.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about
Research.
this in one of my classes for uni.
Classes.
Yeah, I know. Well, because he wants to
Extracurricular.
Yeah. There's a student in one of my classes who's focusing on his projects on ASMR, and he was just doing some background research.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah.
That's like.
ASMR is actually amazing. I use that every couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, nice.
Not the ASMR.
No, whatever. If that's what you want to get into,
What gets you through the semester is what.
Yeah.
No, not the normal ASMR.
Oh yeah.
Like when I'm just lying in bed, and I'm just trying to find
the normal.
Yeah. Well, ASMR original.
It's so. You know how I was saying the porn industry has pretty much heavily funded VR. I was in a tutorial last session. It was a digital media one, and the tutor was telling us that if you look back in history, you can actually see really strong correlations between the porn industry and new coming technology. So
new coming
technology.
Shut up.
What technology survives and when technology dies is pretty much chosen by the porn industry.
Yeah. So with the printing press, for
I guess you could say sex sells.
Sorry, I just thought of the vibrate function on mobile phone.
Yeah, that's
Porn industry.
porn industry.
We're into that.
Amazing.
But yeah,
Fucking brilliant.
as you were saying, quite literally, sex sells. That's why the printing press was apparently so popular, according to the tutor anyway, because of its ties to producing and manufacturing erotica, and every subsequent successful technology since.
Porn went with VHS instead of Betamax. VHS 1.
That's true.
There wasn't much of a difference between them. Like,
Yeah,
that
but-
is.
But
the porn industry
but the
was
porn industry on VHS, so that's what
Betamax
flooded
died.
the market.
But what about magazines? Porn was in magazines,
Yeah,
and
but-
now they're dying.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah, no, but that's
found
because-
the
because the
internet.
Because the
internet.
porn found the internet, and now VR. Yeah.
That's true.
What? Because they're dying now, so then the porn industry has to.
I don't know.
Oh my God,
I was
James.
trying to play devil's advocate for this argument.
What do you use the internet for?
Studying.
So, oh yeah.
Studying ASMR.
Studying ASMR, of course.
I mean, because I suppose let's take a couple of steps away from porn, at least for a minute.
All right,
Alright,
come on.
can
For a
we do
minute.
that?
We can try. We can try.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, with these ones here, like, there's so many different VR headsets coming out, and the Vive, which was recently announced, I like that one a lot more because it actually has these like little boxes that come with it.
Yeah, so if I remember right, it comes with these two boxes called, I think they're called lighthouses or something. And what you do is you set them up in your room, kind of like speakers. But what they are, I believe they shoot infrared,
Yeah.
so that they can track your movement within a space.
Yeah, it's like the cameras that come with the Oculus
Yeah.
Rift, but as well as.
But it's even better.
I think it can track hand movements, can't it?
Yeah. So it's like hand movements. I mean, they haven't.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen those.
Yeah, it's cool. They haven't quite gone into like gloves yet, but
They have a remote.
But yeah, they're like handheld remotes, which are apparently pretty comfortable, like pretty natural in terms of using. I was watching a video on it, and it looks awesome because it's like the next step up from Oculus Rift. So I've tried the Oculus Rift. I know a few of us have here as well, and I really enjoyed it. But one thing that I found was disappointing is that for the most part, you're really sitting in a chair and just wearing it. I mean, you can move your head around, but that's about it.
I thought some of the games worked well with it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair too.
There's one game on Oculus which is based off Eve, like the MMO game Eve Online, and they're releasing two Oculus Rift for it games and one like Oculus Rift games for it. One of them is called like Hijack, and it's like a stationary turret game.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just like Space Invaders, but in like
The mech one is
That's
you're
cool.
sitting in a seat, and the ones where you fly spaceships, you're sitting in a seat.
But see, what I want when I experience VR, when I envision VR, my dream has always been to like literally run around in a room shooting.
You know, they're
shooting
actually
shit.
working on that. I saw something
Yeah.
on Reddit.
Yeah,
the other day.
exactly. Well, and like
there's little death balls you can stand in and run.
Yeah.
It was just so
Well,
cool.
the Vive is like one step closer to experiencing that in your home,
yeah.
and that's why I'm particularly excited for the Vive.
The best thing to come out of VR are those roller coaster ones, and when someone comes up behind them and just scares the crap out of them.
Yeah.
You're a jerk. That's what you want.
See, the problem is, like,
Heart attacks being caused by you.
my only experience with VR is like when they did those cheapy like Google Cardboard ones.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
had
Oh,
down
yeah.
at campus one, like down outside one of the coffee shops on campus. I think it was like outside the library at Panizzi's.
Yeah.
And
They're pretty bad.
yeah, they were pretty bad.
Yeah, but it's just because it's your phone.
Because they just loaded it up. They loaded it up on one of their phones. They put it in
Yeah.
the thing, and they're like, "Oh yeah, just hold this." And then I put it up, and however they organized, like redone it with the gyro, like the tracker in it, like the gyroscopic tracker. Holding it here was like looking straight down.
Oh,
So
that's-
I'm standing outside like in lunchtime on a Wednesday outside a coffee shop, like, what the shit?
Whoa, this is so I'm so cool! Oh man.
I honestly like walked into a wall as well because like I was like just going like this, and then I had to go like that to look up, and then it was like that, and then I started tilting that way, and then it like
You literally
I
fell
pulled
head
it
over
off.
heels for it.
yeah, I pulled it off and went, whoa.
He was wearing heels.
Yeah,
He's wearing real long stilettos.
I wasn't wearing heels for it. I was just wearing them anyway.
Just-
Yeah, of course.
Because my Wednesday outfit includes 6-inch stilettos.
Yeah, that's my Wednesday outfit too. I think I've seen you on the town. I'm pretty sure I've seen you on the town.
Don't you shame me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, the Google Glass ones are pretty lame.
Whatever happened to Google Glass?
So
People remember
that's-
sunglasses
Google
were...
Cardboard.
No, Google Cardboard.
Cardboard.
Google Glass is a different thing.
Yeah,
That's
no.
augmented reality,
Yeah.
which I'm also super excited
Oh,
for.
that's one I'm more excited
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I heard they like cancelled it, didn't they? The Google
It's
Glass.
it's
Like, they
very
found
hard to
that-
develop.
Yeah, it's future tech. Like that's
Yeah.
next level. So for those that don't know, the difference between VR and AR. So VR is virtual reality, and AR is augmented reality. VR is pretty much you completely immerse yourself in a virtual field. So, for example, Oculus Rift, you have to wear it completely covers your field of vision. Augmented reality, on the other hand, it like
It's so like if VR in the sense of like gaming. If you're wearing a VR headset, you're not looking at a character that you're playing. You are looking through your character's eyes, and then you can use your hands and all that thing. So it's point of view. It's three, like as you turn your head, you've got this massive headset on that just tracks everything. With augmented reality, it's kind of like
a computer screen.
It's almost like staring at two. Wearing sunglasses that have LCDs and they just pop up like...
So, like, you know, the classic Spy Kids, for example, whenever they have the cool gadget, like sunglasses, and they've got all the monitors inside the glasses, that's augmented reality, because you can see both the real world and a digital world at the same time.
I think Spy Kids is the best movie.
Spy Kids is the best movie known to man. Made by man, known to man.
Wasn't the third one when they went into the game?
Oh!
Yeah, that was good. I like that one.
Yeah, Spy Kids 3D.
Yeah, I love that one.
That was weird. That was a weird.
That was like just as 3D was coming out, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was one of the...
Because I think that was one of the first movies I watched that most of it was in 3D.
You could, by 3D you mean the red and blue glasses.
Yeah, well, I mean it wasn't great.
Actually, I remember that because I remember it being so new.
So
what was the chick? What was the not the evil chick, but the right? Was it Gertie Giggle?
it might have been. I just remember there was a line in it where he's like, I never even got her email address. And it was just like,
That was so bad. Yeah, that was bad. The first one was really good.
The first one was awesome.
Who was the bad guy in that?
Mr. Floop or something?
Those fingers or whatever.
Oh, yeah, then you got the fingers, yeah.
But whatever that actor's name is, he does like another show, but I can't watch that show because I just think of
he was the
bad guy.
Yeah. I watched it again like 2-3 years ago, and I was super, because it just popped up on TV, and I was super excited to watch it.
That's the new one.
But quite honestly, when I revisited and rewatched it, it's pretty trash.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's true.
Oh, it's pretty bad. Not saying I didn't enjoy it, but it's definitely not nearly as good as I remember.
I watched the first one, and like that's a classic. I don't remember the third one. I think I only watched a bit of it, and then we saw the
third
movies.
one, yeah.
And the second one I don't remember very much about, but I'm pretty sure the second one was relatively good. The guy Alan Cumming, that is a very yes, I know that person.
What an unfortunate last name.
I don't know, man.
Where else has he been? He's been in X-Men.
He's coming and going.
Yeah, he does like a TV show.
See, I feel the need to laugh at that because you didn't say it.
Yeah.
That was really mean, Alex.
Oh,
Also really fair.
Yeah.
let's face it, it's all fair here at the
All
moment.
I think of whenever I think of Spy Kids is those like before and after pictures of the chick that you always see on Facebook that big one. Yeah.
Oh, Jake.
Yeah, she's pain.
You're important things.
You know, it's funny.
Well, that's not important. It's just I always see that all over my Facebook page, so it's clearly important to everyone.
You know, when I was a kid, I so desperately wanted to be a spy agent because of Spy Kids.
Oh, yeah.
And
I was like-
gadgets.
and gadgets. I was like, man, the gadgets are so cool. I want to be that cool.
I went straight to James Bond. Like,
So
by the time I was
James
like
Bond,
8 or 9, I was like, oh my god, James Bond is so cool.
That is a terrible choice on your
Yeah,
part.
Yeah.
Parents.
I feel
My
like-
parents might have made a slight miscalculation in things to show me, but
I feel like Spy Kids was definitely the way to start.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely.
The more innocent road.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Also,
good.
the cooler gadgets. In my opinion, James, because at least if we're talking like recent Bond,
ones?
for example,
Yeah.
all the gadgets are so lackluster.
This gun
They're so
is a
classic.
handprint sensor,
So
no
no
one can shoot you. What about the other guns? What other guns?
Oh, it's so boring.
Bring me back to the 70s where they had like buzzsaws and
Yeah, I know. See, that's what I want. I want like
shoe
little
phone.
laser
the
pocket
shoe
knives.
phone.
I think James Bond was set in a time where all that new gadget stuff was coming out.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah.
trying to keep it like that classic.
Yeah.
But the best bit about Spy Kids is that the fact that Machete Kills is a spin-off.
Yeah.
And
What?
it's technically part of the same universe.
Machete Kills. What's that?
Machete, you know Machete Cortez?
Wait, you mean that movie from like 2 years ago?
Yeah, Danny Treasure? Whatever his last name is. The movie Machete Kills. You know how he's in the mechanic in the second one?
Yeah,
The
he's
first
the
one?
uncle. He's
The uncle.
He's the
Uncle
Cortez's
Machete.
uncle. He's got the CEO and.
What's
That's
it?
spin-off.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
technically-
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's
Is it the
No.
same universe?
Yeah, it's the same
6 out of
universe. 'cause he
10
plays
on IMDb.
the uncle, Machete Cortez.
Wait.
29%.
What is it? Can you show me a picture of him?
What, Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? You don't know? Yeah, Machete.
Look, I don't really care about celebrity culture.
That guy.
This guy.
Captain Angry.
Oh, isn't he in Breaking Bad as well?
Yeah, he's a.
Okay, he's the guy who's in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I love He's in Breaking Bad.
He's the guy that has got his head on a turtle.
Yeah, he had I remember hearing about this. So apparently, it's like just someone from Breaking Bad approached him, and they were like, "Hey, look, we want to ask if you want to do a cameo in Breaking Bad," and he's like, "Okay." And they're like, "Yeah, we want your decapitated head to be on a turtle, and it explodes." And he's like,
Yes.
"Yeah." He's just like,
Sounds like his career's about to explode.
He's already famous.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah, so that movie, Machete Kills, is technically part of
That's awesome.
the Spy Kids universe.
"That's terrifying.
That's so funny.
And awesome."
And the sequel as well, whatever that was.
Is it good?
Machete Kills again.
Just is that a TV
Sure,
show
it's
or a movie?
That's a bit
What
more.
an inspiring title.
It's an. I wouldn't. Oh,
It's like R-rated.
yeah. It is. It is a production, A-graded production, isn't it?
Yeah,
it
I'd
is
say
Hollywood. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be the blockbuster summer hit, but it's
pretty good.
I don't know.
Is it? It got 29% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Of course it
Yeah,
did.
but Rotten Tomatoes are all over the place. So.
5.6 on IMDb and 41% of Metacritic.
It just doesn't mean anything. It's just an action film, and they're like,
Oh, so he's really short.
He's super short. He's like 1.68
They're
meters.
like pick him up.
still would not want to fight him at all. Have you seen him?
I
He's
know.
one of the scariest.
Have you seen how easy it is to decapitate him and put it on a turtle?
No, they
He explode.
Pretty easy.
It was pretty easy. Yeah.
Did he play himself?
I don't know.
No, he was a mob informant.
Yeah.
He was a mob informant, and that's why they.
I always love that in movies though, where like people get a really dumb role. Like in Lord of the Rings, someone had to play the orc in the Twin Tower, also the Two Towers, right? Yeah. Someone had to play the orc, like one of the orcs that just stood up on a rock and just screamed.
Yeah.
And that guy's acting career.
No, that would have been a
It would be CGI.
no, it wouldn't be CGI. It would have been a no. What are those guys?
Miniature figure.
What are those?
Mocap.
What are those guys that the stuntman? It would have been a stuntman.
But-
But most of the orcs were stuntmen. But I feel like
But still, imagine going home and like you're in this watching a massive blockbuster, and you're sitting at the couch and like, it's coming, my part's coming, and then it's just like,
Meat's back on the menu,
You know,
boys!
one of my
I was like,
friends.
it was me, I did that!
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
What I found in Lord of the Rings, I wanted to just add in. You know the guy who played Boromir?
Yeah.
I feel like he's been casted as the guy who just dies
He's
in
got
every movie.
typecasted as a dead guy.
Like Sean Penn.
He dies in like every movie
Yeah, that's
except
the
for
trope.
Martian.
Okay, yeah.
I was just as soon as I saw him in the
cried-
Martian, I was like, oh no.
I cried in The Martian because I'd read the book before the movie.
Oh, really?
And because I knew the movie was coming out, and my dad was like, "Well, go buy the book. I want to read it." And I was like, "Well, if I'm buying the book, I'm reading it first." And I was like, my money, my book.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Which is an entirely logical concept.
Yeah.
But I read it and I completely forgot about that character altogether. And then when I got on the movie, I saw him in there and I'm like, "What are you doing here? You can't possibly die. You're not even on the mission."
Yeah.
I cried.
I don't know how he's gonna fall down some stairs.
I cried at the end of the movie, not because Matt Damon made it off Mars and, it was a triumphant journey, spoiler alert, it was a triumphant trip off Mars, right? I cried because that is a whole movie upon which Sean Bean has made it through
I
and
know.
come out the other side.
Where's his Oscar? He made it through a movie.
Sean what?
Where's it Sean Ben? Sean Bean?
I think it is. I think
Sean
Sean-
Penn is the other guy.
Yeah. Sean Penn's the sci-fi guy. Then
Oh yeah, it's Sean Bean.
Penn.
But it should be
Sean
Sean Bourne or C.
Yeah.
Bean.
it's
Sean Bean.
It's spelled like
Sean
Bean.
Bean.
And Sean
Oh,
Penn.
Scene Bean.
Ah, see,
Oh, no,
see-
Sean
Scene Bean. You mean
it
Scene
should be Scene Bean or Sean Bourne. You can't have it both.
Yeah, exactly. Look at it's spelled.
Either-
I've seen what you did
Sean
there.
Bourne.
Sean.
Jake. No. Stop. Control yourself.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh man, I never watched The Martian.
No, no.
Yeah.
No? Is it like what?
Oh, we just spoiled the whole movie for you then.
Well, I was never gonna go home and watch it.
It was so
I
good.
haven't
I've
seen
watched
it.
it over so many times.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it fall under? Like category, the genre?
It's-
It's like a drama or.
It's like,
Sci-fi.
do you ever watch Interstellar?
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
Interstellar.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like sci-fi.
I suppose you would
action,
call it a
adventure.
drama in a sense.
Yeah.
But like more.
Apparently the book's really good.
Would you say it's
The
better
book
than
is-
But it's like realistic as well, which is what I like about
Better than
sci-fi
Inception.
The book is actually kind of hard to read, I think, in the end.
Maybe.
Yeah, how do you reckon it compares to Inception?
So,
Because so I've watched Inception, so I know kind of how to judge.
I probably liked Inception more.
Interstellar
in the
or
movies.
Inception?
Oh, sorry. I mean, what did I say?
Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Oh, I liked Interstellar more.
Ooh, Interstellar, yeah, I
really?
definitely liked Interstellar.
Because the topic I liked better. Because it was more about space travel, more of
Okay.
less of
It was more of a what if type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
yeah.
But yeah, with the with the book
Yeah.
is a bit hard to read because it's so like technical. It's really like he puts a lot of detail into making sure that he gets everything right. So he grows potatoes to eat on Mars.
Oh yeah.
And like in the movie, it's kind of like, oh, I need to eat. I guess I'll grow potatoes, get some manure, fertilizer, some dirt, and bam, potatoes. But in the book, it's
Shitty
like,
job.
yeah,
Shut up.
I can't work under
Yeah,
these
I know.
conditions, I swear.
That's why we weren't going to get you in the first place.
That's why we said 3 people would be enough. We're just trying to be nice.
Yeah. But
Okay.
Oh yeah. We'll just move the camera a little bit so you know.
Just crop me out.
in editing, there's just a big black box here, like covering your face.
But in the book, like there's like 8 pages dedicated to potato farming. And it's like he's like
That's what the book should have.
he's literally just like
feel like the movie
I
should
have
have
a plate of earth dirt because I brought earth dirt to Mars with me. I must make that into 200 square meters of dirt.
And does he?
He does.
Nice.
How did you do
Good.
It's
Over
like
8 pages.
Okay, I'm not going to be the one that explains this right, but he has some technique called doubling down.
Wait, hang on. So what happened? He has to turn how much?
So he can't grow in Mars soil, right? Because Mars soil was dead, and he has living like Earth soil with this bacteria.
Wait, was that
like,
carried across into the movie? Because I don't remember.
It wasn't.
Okay.
This is why in the movie he pretty much went, oh, I need to grow food, fertilizes dirt, and he's got.
I believe the
potatoes.
line was, I need to science the shit out of this.
Yeah, but they skimmed the science.
Shit, how many times have you watched it?
So he used, how much earth dirt did
He
he have?
starts off with like I think a square meter at most, and he has to fill out 120 square meters altogether. So he takes his square meter, and he takes a square meter of Mars dirt, fertilizes the Mars dirt, and mixes it through.
Yeah.
And then it grows bacteria into the Mars soil.
God, can you
And then
imagine
he takes
doing that?
Yeah, and he takes that 2, and then he turns it into 4, then he turns it into 8, and he turns it into 16, 32, 64, 128, and he just keeps doubling.
That would be so nerve-wracking. Imagine if the first one didn't work.
Yeah, that's what it's in the book. He's like, if I screw this up, I am like done.
Yeah. That's why it took him 8 pages.
Why didn't they include that? That would have been such a good,
Like, there's a lot of things that they miss.
I'm sure there's a lot of shit like that in the book.
I think it would have made it too suspenseful though, like constant like disbelief, like, oh my god, if he screws this up, he's gonna die. Now he's
I
fine.
don't feel like they put enough of that in the movie though. There's a couple of good ones, like when they
Yeah.
had to find the new power source and, you know, when the thing
then
exploded.
you
That thing where like the hab's kind of blown apart and he's got like the sheet there and the sheet's like flapping.
Yeah,
and it's just
that
like,
was good, yeah.
I guess though you gotta remember that since the movie is a different medium, it's so visual that it might not carry across as well. I agree though, like details like that kind of really make the story.
like-
but at the same time, like for the producer's point of view, perhaps they thought it just dragged on too long.
Yeah.
it would have dragged.
It would have,
way
yeah,
too
like
long.
it would have dragged.
That's the one thing that annoys me about movies. Like, a good example is Harry Potter, how they didn't add in all the small details into the movies
Yeah.
that are important details in the book, but they didn't realise until the last one was released.
Yeah.
Because J.K. Rowling didn't really include them.
Yeah.
Really.
I don't think so. J.K. Rowling? Rowling, potatoes,
Well,
potatoes.
let's just
No one
consult
said
Tiny
potato.
Temper on this.
Scene Bean.
I've
Sean
never met
Bourne.
anyone.
Am I right?
Tomato.
Scene Bean, Sean Bourne.
It's Steve Beater and Sean Bourne. I'm sticking to that one.
Oh man.
Bourne's identity.
The Bourne's like that.
Jason Bourne and his lesser known brother, Sean Bourne.
Sean Bourne. That's how his name should be
Sean.
said.
Didn't J.K. Rowling, whatever it is, didn't that particular author
Rolex.
just say that there's new Harry Potter books and movies coming out?
There's
Yeah,
Harry
yeah,
Potter
yeah.
stage show. Like,
Is that a stage show?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not interested.
Well,
in
No,
that.
I don't think it's a musical, but there is a stage production for Harry Potter, and
yeah.
that's like half like the half cursed stone or something.
I don't know much about it, but I know there are new movies coming out. I think I'm probably wrong when I say this, but I'm pretty sure it's a trilogy, and I'm almost certain it's set in America instead of the UK this time around. And the
Fabulous Beasts.
yeah. I don't know whether it's a prequel or a sequel. I think
I think it's a prequel in about the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
So I think they're doing a sequel about Harry's son, aren't they?
Yeah, that's the stage show is about his son.
Oh, okay. I see.
And it was like, I think it's a play actually, just remembering it. And that one you're talking about, I'm pretty sure it's a prequel because I think in the books they reference that book which is called Fabulous
Oh, okay, I see.
Beasts
Yeah.
and Where to Find Them. But I know that comes up in the original seven books.
Well, the only thing I know for certain is apparently the American wizards call they call muggles no mage.
No
Yeah,
match.
they call them no mage.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's no magic.
There's no magic. Yeah,
No
yeah.
magic.
That's the only thing I
That
know
makes
for sure.
sense.
Yeah. So I read someone posting like, yeah, imagine if they were Australian.
Oh,
ones,
yes,
like,
I've seen this.
Oh yeah, those muggos, eh?
Oh, those Mugos, eh? I'm like, what the shit? More Mugos down the street every day.
Yeah. Oh, look at those muggos. Take your mugos. Muggos.
I think it was Mugos. Like, I looked at it and I thought Mugo.
Was that in the Oz Wizards YouTube?
I have no
series?
idea.
I have no
Wizards
idea.
of
I just
Oz.
saw it.
I saw it on top.
Yeah.
That's got nothing to do.
Oh, look at these.
Is that worth
look at these
watching? What's
muggos.
like half the first
I
episode?
really
Shut
enjoy
down the titties, eh?
Anaconda people.
It's the what?
Anaconda people. The Anaconda people are in it.
Don't know.
What are you
Touchy
talking about?
tip.
We were just watching it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
people-
touchy tip.
Touchy tip.
Yeah.
That's
Those
great.
people are in Wizards of Oz,
Yeah. Okay.
which is great.
That was great. I think that production value.
The shark, the episode with the shark is so good.
Oh, spoilers. I'm
He
saying
goes
that.
to an office building and
Yeah.
someone he used to know who's just
Wait,
a
what?
shark works there, and everyone just makes fun of him despite him
It
being
was the shark's den.
Wizards of Oz. So it's about
Oh,
wizards
okay.
were in the real world and set in
Okay, okay.
Australia.
Sounds like a
Love the
magical
idea of
show.
that so much.
And then I think there's a whole episode about him trying to get a yellow bib, but not wanting to conjure one up because that's not the right way to do it. And he only needs a bib because the evil wizard put his bit on the roof.
Nice.
It's good. It's really enjoyable.
Deep, rich story.
It's just stupid wizard life stuff, and you're like, yes.
If you're a wizard, what would you do?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I can't
What did I do?
spells and shit.
No, but like if you
What do
could,
you mean?
if you
Like
could be,
this?
if you could be a wizard for 24
Ah,
hours.
there we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Like if you were born a wizard and you live like a wizard, what would you do? Like probably normal people shit.
you like-
That's wizard shit in the middle, like somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
So anything's like hypothetically speaking, we're gonna go with anything's allowed. All right.
If you were in like the Harry Potter, what like is Harry Potter magic?
I don't know what they.
rules?
I didn't watch because I didn't
Okay.
care about
Really?
it.
Okay, just general magic.
In the
then.
wise words of Hagrid, this is what I would do. I would do spells and shit. I'd be fucking pleased about it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing, right?
Yeah.
Good, thanks.
Hey, but, you stay here tonight?
We're not staying in here, but we're gonna be.
Yeah, we're waiting for like another half an hour.
Stay here, so you just, when you're done, just turn the lights off.
Yeah, no
Too
problem.
easy.
No
You don't
problem.
go in the other rooms or anything?
No.
No, we'll just be straight out here in about half an hour at most.
Okay, mate.
Alright, cool.
That's alright, no problem.
Perfect.
Alright,
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He
So
knows me well.
I bet he does. And
He
your
does.
mum.
Do you know who?
You have like
do you
a
know what,
60
who he reminds me of? You know in Reservoir Dogs, who's the guy that cuts off the ear? What's his actor?
Mr. Yellow.
Yeah, Mr. And he was in
think it's a bit
Tarantino's new.
Tarantino.
All right, that's a bit rude.
Well, no, nothing.
Because of what? New room.
What? No, a bit rude.
No, you kidding me? I loved him. I thought he was mad.
Because he cuts
he
off
just
people.
ruined the, I don't know.
That's why I can't
voice
listen to
in the
Steelers
face.
Wheel. Stuck in the middle with you. That scene is like.
How good is that scene?
That scene's
though?
great, but it's like one of the like
Yeah.
most intense scenes I've seen for like in any movie.
That's what I
Alright.
love about it.
Alright, but before that, we're gonna go back your question. Alright?
Oh,
I'm gonna put it to you first, because you put up the question, so you deserve to answer it.
I don't know what.
Alright?
wizards
I also-
have-
24 hours, anything goes as a wizard.
Okay, I want to know, does anything I do, is it still in effect after I finish being wizard?
Let's say
No,
that
it's
your
not.
spells, they cancel out. After 24 hours, it's gone.
So if I
But
cut-
like if you use magic to grab something tangible in the real world, like say money, right? You keep that, but your spells.
So
Oh,
what if I create a tangible magical object like an invisibility cloak? And for I
But turn
make
into a
him-
regular cloak.
Why? Because you're a mad
fine.
perv.
This is gonna.
I know you wouldn't
I think we're thinking too much.
No,
alright?
sneak
no,
into
that's
class,
fine.
like-
If you use a magical object, the magic bit of the object is removed, and you're just like.
Well, that's
fine.
boring.
Well, that's the point, because the magic disappears.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like if you
24
could do
hours.
anything for 24 hours, what would you do?
I would probably I'd probably just teleport all over the world.
Yeah.
And just spend like 15 minutes in every place.
Every
And then every place that I deem worthy.
Ever.
So
The fastest way to do that would be to put everything in a black hole.
well, I'm not
And
gonna
it'll
do
be in
that.
one
I'm not
spot
stupid.
with you.
But then you can't take holiday snaps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because light wouldn't work. That's the point.
I don't know. I like the idea of. I'd probably just use magic to travel. I'd like to explore underwater as well.
Should fucking.
Oh, what are other planets? I'd just get like an insulated suit
my
with
fingers.
oxygen and
How
go to
fucking
Mars and just
dope
say
would that
first.
be? As a profile picture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No.
Could you imagine the
Yeah.
profile picture of me
Photos.
shooting electricity from my
Yeah,
finger?
see,
Holy shit, that would be dope.
I agree with that as well. That's
like,
a fair point.
do that one and then have like lightning coming
It's
down.
But I don't know if you've heard of this thing called Photoshop, where you can do that
Yeah, but
already.
like, imagine though if I
Well, it's not
like
the same thing.
filmed it. I was like, and then,
But then imagine the pressure if someone said, that's fake, do it again.
I'd be like, shut up.
Yeah.
You'll perform.
I'd like to
Alright,
see you try.
Yeah.
So obviously you're gonna just figure out
That was pretty shocking.
why you
man.
should buy Photoshop when you have magic.
Yeah, I would just do cool shit. General cool shit like slightly levitate. And make
Slightly
blow people's
levitate.
minds. Like, how are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like if
Just
I
fuck with
fly,
people?
like if I fly, people are gonna capture me and like experiment for whatever amount of
But
time.
all we have to do is fly for 24 hours and then.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't keep track of time, so I'd probably start plummeting at one point and go,
Oh, fuck it. I don't think this through.
oh, this
That's
sucks.
a good point. That's a good point.
Well, that actually throws my flying idea out the window. I love the idea of traveling. I do love
But
it.
I'd definitely just go get money.
I'd
I'd find some
Inside
way.
bank vault, outside bank vault.
Completely
Inside bank vault,
A jumper. Yeah.
Yeah, like jump.
To be completely realistic, I would do that. I'd probably do it. I'd go around the world. I'd get a collection of things like a car, right, a bike, a jet ski, money. So I wouldn't have to spend money on cars, bikes, and jet skis.
So if you can plan out the 24 hours, you can set up your entire life.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
kind of triathlon are you entering?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
The triathlon where I'm rich.
You buy it and drive.
See, that's interesting because it's thinking, and like you're taking advantage of the 24 hours to set up your entire life rather than spending the 24 hours.
No way.
Blow shit up.
Electricity!
Blow shit up.
Let's do another one, okay? Let's do another hypothetical. How much we got? We got like 5 minutes left, so this is gonna be quick.
Yeah. We've got.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
Well, that's
Technically
fine.
speaking, yeah, we've got about 5 minutes, so.
Go, go, go.
I reckon hypothetical. If you're a magician for 24 hours, but then after 24 hours,
Magician. The one where you do the thing where you
Yeah,
stand
yeah.
up.
if you
Oh, Jesus.
if you're a magician for 24 hours, and then after 24 hours, the day just starts again, and everyone forgets everything you've done, and everything that you've done resets.
Kill everyone. Mass murder.
I was gonna say,
Everyone.
blow shit up.
Yeah.
Blow shit
Like, if
up.
I knew for a fact that, like, whatever I did, it didn't matter the next day, just murder. Just to see what that's like.
Right. Blow shit.
Wait,
I tried to get a 5-star wanted rating.
if I die, do I wake up the next day?
No. If you die,
You die in the game, you die for real.
yeah.
Alright.
It's
If
like
you
a
die in
Matrix.
Canada, you die in real life.
Yeah, as it is said.
See, I feel like you're just generalizing an art by saying blow
Blow
shit
shit
up.
up.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely blow
I
shit
do
up.
something,
Yeah, definitely blow
but
shit
I do the something with other people's thumbs and then run off. All right.
What, you lop off the...
What? That is more cruel than what I'm doing.
It's really...
Like, I went really
All
bad.
magics were just done like Saw style.
Like, I would,
I'd just see if I could take over the world.
in 24
In
hours.
24 hours?
What, and then you would do it for real the next time?
Yeah.
See, do you know what...
No, you know what I would do? If I could remember everything, I would just try to find out all the secrets of the world.
24 hours?
No, as in like all the ones that I want to know.
You
So
wait
like
till you
Area
die.
You're wasting your 24
51.
hours. See, do you know what's
Serious?
achievable in 24 hours? Blowing shit
Yeah, but
up.
that would take like 10 seconds. Magic. You just kill like 3,000
So you
people.
have
get
23
access to
hours
it.
and 50 minutes.
Oh, wait,
So
You
I
just
still-
go to the president of the
We
United
still have
States.
magic, don't we? I was thinking.
Oh, do we have magic? Do we have magic? Oh, fuck yes, this is an even better scenario. Lightning fingers, just everywhere.
I was just thinking, just make
You're
that
on fire,
explain.
you're on fire.
Well, I'm glad that we've established that we're all going to turn into homicidal maniacs.
Oh, yeah,
Second
definitely.
gen
Just for 24 hours, yeah.
For 24 hours, we could be a
And then it
homicidal
reverts to
maniac.
normal, and then we're back to normal.
And we're just
I'm satisfied.
I'm okay with that.
I think,
I actually don't think there's anything unhealthy about that.
Everyone's got to release at some time.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's
I don't think I can sit between
No, releasing it.
anymore.
That's a good rounding it back up to porn.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah. That's a
like the Purge, but the Purge not real and doesn't count.
And shit blowing up. And lightning.
Lightning fingers.
That was shocking, Keaton.
Oh, you used that joke
It
already.
wasn't good the first time.
So today we've had at least 3 Jake puns, and I'm not going to let you have time for a 4th. So I think that's about it. As always, thank you for tuning in, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for
That's
showing
right.
up today.